Coming live to you from my bed, it's the Robe Chronicles. Haven't figured out the name yet. I did not expect my first video to be about the Real Housewives of New York, but the season 15 finale last night was just too good. I mean, I don't have cable, so I have to wait until it hits Peacock. Shout out to you, Peacock. The episode centered around these two women right here, Brynn in this gray sparkly situation and Uba in the black. Really thought I was going to have to get on here and give it good to Uba, but after watching the entire episode, it is Brynn who is the actual problem, like the actual problem. So Brynn's whole thing is she loves to stir the pot, and Uba can be hot-headed when provoked. The two of them have this back and forth to which Brynn belittles Uba's career. Uba's a fashion model and eventually gets to saying, Giselle and Naomi wish. Now, if anybody knows me, you know that Naomi and Giselle are my number 1 and 2 supermodels of all time, so I'm looking at Uba like, the hell? Of course, this pushes Uba to retaliate and say Brynn only got her position on the show by sleeping her way into it. Brynn starts to cry and say, how could you say that? Especially last year, right before BravoCon, I told you that I got sexually assaulted in the past. Oh, Brynn doesn't say that to Uba's face directly. She goes to the other girls and say it, and eventually gets back to Uba, and that's when all chaos and hell breaks loose. Mind you, this is one of the darkest episodes of Housewives. To me, I equate this to the episode, what was that, season 9 reunion of Atlanta, when Phaedra, it comes out that she was the one who made up that lie about Candy them having that sex dungeon. Yeah, this is that level. So after Uba leaves and things start to calm down, Brynn talks to the other ladies and starts to realize, like, hey, maybe I actually didn't tell Uba about this, so maybe now she didn't say these things to me knowing that I was actually sexually assaulted. And that's when things take a 180 and everybody else starts to look at Brynn sideways. Oh, can't forget the part when Brynn was crying her tears and saying, why can't black women be successful? Why can't black women work? Now here's where the real discussion starts to come in. Okay, we're looking at Brynn right now. You see her, right? Upon looking at Brynn, just looking at her, do you see a black woman now? I stand 10 toes down in my belief. I don't believe in the one drop rule. And for those of you who don't know, I don't really look at race based on how the US government tells us to look at race. Race is based on phenotype. The one drop rule basically states that, as long as you've had some person in your lineage that is black, that means you are black. This woman above me, when I see her, it takes me about 10 seconds. Now, me and my friend Tyler, we always disagree about this, but to me, Brynn is white passing. Nothing, well, I shouldn't say nothing, because when you see her on camera and whatnot, the texture of her hair just gives slight black. But this woman, to me,